Good evening, guys. How are we doing? Welcome to Trade Confident. If you guys haven't seen it today from today's videos, we are currently 61 for 61 wins on this channel. We ended up taking this win. 50% exit was for 21.53% for Mannequin here. And then we moved the rest of our 50% to a stop loss of $1.40. Real quick so you guys can see that. So if you guys are like, I don't believe you. Yeah, it really happened. It was pretty crazy. So this is going back up yet again here. So what I'm going to be ended up doing for us is we're going to move our stop loss up here. I need to assess if we actually got hit. I don't think we did. We still have a little bit of a gap in here. Let me see if I can pull this up here so you guys can see this. Yeah, we didn't actually get the stop loss hit here. So we have a gap in here. Nobody ended up getting that picked up. I will end up moving this up for those of you guys at the end of the night. So definitely watch the Telegram channel. Cool, guys. All right, let's go over, like, literally, this is insane. Sorry, I'm just going to show this to you guys real quick. 26.89% is just absolutely ridiculous. So looks like some of the altcoins in here are actually starting to pump with Bitcoin a little bit more. This last few weeks, guys, what we've seen is Bitcoin kind of taking off and leaving a lot of the altcoins in the dust. I've gotten a lot of emails about that. ADA is one of them where it's literally just gone sideways. Like, where are the purchases for ADA? What's going on? Dogecoin, where are the purchases? Solana has actually been going down in a sideways pattern here. So Bitcoin's just taken off. Let's jump into this. We're going to do some deep diving today. There is possibilities that this could head down pretty fast here, and I want us to look at this from a technical analysis perspective. Let's start here. The price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion. We can see in the past that when we push up to the top red section here, this is when we usually start seeing moves down back in the market. We can follow this up here, and we can go to the past here, and we can see we saw a nice move down. The well money flow is also pushing up here. We see here that the well money flow in green is at a high point, as well as the trend exhaustion is at a high point, and we saw that correlation with a nice drop back down in the market. All right, moving forward. Great. What are we seeing? Accumulation of candles, trend exhaustion in the top zone here. Also the well money flow hitting top points. We see a drop in the market. Great. Continue to move over here. What we started seeing here in this trending market is there wasn't that many moves down. But what happened here when we got up to this point was we ended up started seeing a sideways move. All right, keep following me here. We moved up into the top section here and we ended up seeing a little bit of a drop down, but there was too many buyers in the market that this did not fall down as fast as we were thinking. Obviously we see that the well money flows up here. What happened was a lot of money started flowing out of the market here while the price started going sideways. And then while it started going sideways here, if you watch this in a consolidation period, the flow of money actually started to accumulate while we were in a sideways pattern. This was a prediction of a move up here in the market. And that's why I believe we're starting to see this move up, because we actually started seeing money flow in while price was going sideways. You guys follow me there? Like if you draw a line straight down here and you draw a line straight down here, what do you guys see? A low, a high, a higher low, higher high, basically a sideways formation, calling this move back up. Where we're currently at is this. We see that the trend exhaustion here is at the top, obviously, but we're also seeing the well money flows at the top here. This is historically about 75 to 80% of the time where we will see moves back down. But how far will we go? Let's get into this. We need to go back and look at how this pattern's kind of played out in the past. If you take a look at this move up right here, this is very, I would say it's a pattern that we've seen before, a lot of like this. We're seeing these pump moves like that. We're seeing a move over here. This is one I'd call the same. I'd also call this probably close to the same. And even this one, let me get this a little bit higher here. This move over here. What is happening in most of these pump moves? Where are we actually coming back down to? And almost every single one of these times, guys, we are retracing to the 50% Fibonacci zone. And this is why I've been pulling this on the chart here a lot. Take a look at this. Take structure low to structure high. We absolutely got to the 50 point here, and then what do we see? A shot back up. So there is held true once. Come back over here and take a look at this. It's how the market likes to move and breathe. Pull the top, pull the bottom. What do? We immediately came back down, hit the 50%, and started moving back up. Okay, do you guys following a pattern here? This is kind of interesting. So Fibonacci retracement, take the high, take the low. Where did this bounce? Exactly in the 50% Fibonacci retracement zone. 3 times in a row. Let's take a look at this over here. The other run that we can say that this was very like was this one over here on the charts where we take the high. Sorry guys, let me point this over here a little bit real quick. Let me get rid of this. We're going to take the high. We're going to take the low. Fibonacci retracement over here at the high to the low. Guess what happened over here? What do? We immediately hit the 50% Fibonacci retracement and we headed back up. Every single time we have seen a pump in the market, it has come back to hit the 50% Fibonacci. Now, obviously, what do we need to do right now? We need to come in here and we need to look at, well, if this thing follows suit, third, fourth, fifth time in a row, where could we possibly be seeing Bitcoin head back down to? Well, as we keep going higher, this obviously is going to adjust. But if we look at this right now and we take a look at the low here, where does this bring us back? To structure low here, and I've been calling this out on the chart here for a while, at $48,000. 48,000 to the golden top zone of about 51,000 is where I do believe we could see a crash back down in Bitcoin. This is held true. This would be the fifth time this is actually held true. All right. That is why I've been telling you guys, we are not going to market order into anything. We are going to wait for the pullback in here for all of our trades to hit our buy limits, and then we're going to actually get into more trades. I'll show you how to set it up. I want to show you more though, and I want to do another more deep dive in here. Bitcoin, these metrics update every single morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. By the way, guys, real quick pause here. I want to do this because I don't want to forget to do this. Every Friday, I love to do shout outs to people, so I'll do this real quick. These are everyone who has our metrics and our indicators. This guy real quick made $1,100 on VET, exactly as you predicted. Thank you. Awesome. You're welcome, man. Good job on making $1,000. That's super cool. This guy in here did 4 for 4 wins. He made $1,700 in 8 days. If you guys are trying to trade and you're like, hey, I wonder if I can trade a strategy. Guys, we have a strategy that really does work. And yes, honest to God, we literally are 61 for 61 trades and we're not scalping the market. This is 11.23% up here. This is 21.53% here, which is obviously now above about 26% that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. This guy did 22% on ADA, 39% on Doge, 29% on VET. Metrics, indicators, guys. This guy did a $500 trading with our trend exhaustion and the price versus the well money flow. And we have other people doing well in here. $14,000 in 5 hours. That's ridiculous. Okay, just want to show that to you guys. Little break. Shout out to those people. Great job. I'll go over how much this costs at the end. It's $49 a month, and I'll show you. Let's get into this. The emotional index is sitting into the greedy section. This is where we have seen the price head down in the past. Like when we started getting up into these pump areas before, we have seen the market see retracements, okay? We pumped up into the excited area here and we saw this retracement. What is this, guys? This is the 50% retracement right here from the low to the high. Okay. Even when we pushed up here, we did not keep moving up. We had to move back down. A nice, healthy, higher low formation is what I've been calling. Now take a look at this. I'm going to go fast through here. So follow. Price action was moved up. Long trades moved out of the market. The precursor was what? It prophesied this drop in the market. Great. Then we saw the price action move down. We saw long trades increase in the market. What happened here? We then saw the inverse and the price started moving back up. Price started moving up. Long trades exited out of the market. This called the drop back down. Drop back down. Long trades entered the market. Look what's happening, guys. This is holding true every single time. Price movement up, long trades moving out of the market. What are we expecting? A drop. I will not change this, guys. The Fibonacci's are holding true. The flow of blockchain transactions are holding true. Look, it held true once here, twice here, 3 times, 4 times. We're going for 5 times in a row that this is held true. If anyone else is calling, 150,000 before the end of the year with no drop whatsoever, they're going to, I don't want me to be rude by this, but it's going to be a lucky call, okay? Because there are so many signs that this thing is due for a drop. Now, Bitcoin in here, looking for a good short trade. What are we doing? We are not going to get into this whatsoever. We are waiting for the pullback, and I am going to be updating the buy limits for Bitcoin tomorrow, so make sure you guys follow the metrics for that, and I'll go over that at the end of this video so you guys can get in. Take a look at this. Wells, institutions, and smart money, they've been accumulating short trades. Guys, when this happens over here, you need to be looking for this drop back down. This is obvious to me because when we look at the actual on-chain metrics here, I know it's covered here a little bit, but long trades are moving out and short trades are increasing. Okay? This is literally on the blockchain of what's happening for short trades. People are not confident that this is going to keep going up. Let me quiz you real quick. What would be the sign that people are confident that it's going to keep going up? They would continue to increase their long trades because they do not want to miss out. But when do long trades increase? They increase when you have demand in the market, when prices are what? When they're low. And then that's when we see shots back up. Right now, we're seeing a lot of indecision in the market, and people are like, oh my gosh, I thought we were going into a crypto winter. We're going to take our money out here. This is not confidence. And on top of that, short trades are increasing. So that doesn't help with the argument that this is just going to keep going up to 80 to 100,000 or whatever. This is obviously so high here that we're even trying to make some other, resistances on the chart here. For a move back down, I'm not going to change my opinion on that. It's going to be right around that $48,000 mark, $48,000, $50,000 retracement. This is the 50% retracement of the Fibonacci, okay? Dollar cost average entries, if you guys got into any of these following the channel, everybody is in the profit great job. If you want to take profit right now, you can. You guys will do very well. Let's move down here, and then I'm going to teach you guys how to get into our next trade so you can win some more trades with us this month. I'm trying to go for 70 wins. Okay, guys, the metric bar this morning said, hello guys, we're at the top again. Maybe be watching for a drop here. And this big red guy right here, this is saying, hey, heads up, we are in an overextended market and we are looking for a move back down. What should you be doing in these positions? Looking for exit points. Just as I showed you guys of other coins moving up here like Matic, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to call some exits on here and move the stop loss. Okay, I'm going to move this up before this night's over so we can lock in some more profits. When it moves up like this, there's two things you need to do. If you're in a trade, the best thing to do is to, I'm calling this out on Telegram, but to move your stop losses up. We just took a 32% win on Bitcoin. 32%. We exited over here. Incredible long trade. What we need to do now, what you guys need to do now is follow me in the second half of this video. We are in a golden cross, 50 above the 200 moving average. Great. Here's how you guys are going to win trades in this. Because at the end of the day, isn't your question, okay, great, awesome. Bitcoin's going up. It could crash. Awesome. How do I make money? And that's what I'm going to teach you guys because I've traded through a bull run. I've traded through bear runs. Here's what you guys need to do. Here's the membership. It's $49 a month. It's going to give you access to all the metrics for all these coins, but maybe most importantly, it's going to give you guys access to the buy limits for all of these coins in here. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to use Bitcoin as an example. Use any of the coins that you want. And again, I am going to be updating these, so tomorrow these will be updated. Okay, this is not for tomorrow, these are not the buy limits. They have been moved up because as price moves up, we need to move them up so we can get in faster. Okay, watch. What you're going to do on any of our coins is simply if you have $4,000, you're going to put $1,000 into each buy limit. The 4 yellow lines below the current price at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is the white line here, this is where you're going to do this. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. If you have $4,000, if you have $1,000, it's $250 at each level. Once your first buy limit is hit, come up here and actually set a sell limit at the first yellow line. If you have any questions, watch this video. Once you have your buy limit set up, you are ready for the drop if and when it happens. You do not want to be missing out on this drop, guys. The last time I was calling this strongly was when we were over here on the charts, and I was like, guys, don't FOMO into this. Get your buy limit set up. We got in down here, and we've won. We've won over 14 trades with this move up here alone on all the coins. Okay. That's what you guys need to do. Secondly, click down here and click the Telegram link. This will pop up in a page. It's for our private users only. It has a hot link. You need to be logged into Telegram first. Once you do that, you guys will be added over here into the group where I'm looking for profitable exits, and I'm helping you guys look for trades like this where you're going to exit for 15.12% in the profit and so on and so forth. 21.61%. Crazy for DOT, all right? Last thing you guys need to do, maybe the first thing, is the indicators are going up in price. The only way we are able to predict these moves down and moves up and looking for profitable exits in here is to be using indicators. This is how we predict the drops and how we predict the pumps. The trend exhaustion, the price versus the well money flow. These are going up in price. You guys only have literally, let's say the 15th, you have 16 days left and the price versus well money flow is going up. The bundle pack is going to stay the same. So if you guys want increasing value for anything you're buying, all the indicators, get this. You'll get everything on a drastic discount. And I am eventually going to be raising the price of this, so it's good to get it now. At minimum, not trying to be a sales agent here, but seriously, guys, at minimum, the price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion, if those are the two you get, awesome. Copy my chart and follow along with me because I'm going to be showing you guys analysis over here that you need to follow. And if I'm on the charts here and I say, guys, the next time we get up into the red zone, you need to exit 25%. You need to be following here if you want to help yourself with the win rate. We are currently 61 for 61 wins, and I want you guys to be prepared for the buy limits when they start moving back down here. Okay, the price, I'm expecting to see a drop back down, and we are going to be picked up on some more buys here. All right. Be prepared for this. Nothing can keep going up forever. This is going to be the 5th time in a row that something like this has happened where we have seen it retrace back to the 50% retracement every time. We saw 1 here, we saw 2 here, we saw 3 here, we saw 4 here. This is our 5th time that is going to hold true. And I do believe this will hold true. Wherever we start moving up and start breaking back down, we will see a 50% retracement because that's what we've seen in the past, and I wouldn't doubt if it happens again. So watch that carefully. Get the indicator set up. Get your buy limit set up with the metrics we have over here. Get into all these trades and get ready for the drop if and when it happens so you don't miss the next trades we're getting into. We're going 70 for 70 trades in the month of October, and I think we're going to be able to do it. We'll see, but that's my goal. God bless you guys so much. Have an amazing weekend. I take the weekends off, Saturday and Sunday, be with my family, go to church. We're going to have a good, restful time. But I'm going to be back here on Monday. So have fun. God bless you guys. Watch this drop up here as we get high. Watch it over the weekend, a possible drop. And I'll let you oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop. Hold on. I did some analysis for us. I'm so sorry. I literally, it's sitting right in front of me here. You guys need to know this. Okay. A lot of people are like, okay, let me just refocus here. A lot of people say cryptocurrency, Bitcoin drops over the weekends. Okay, let me give you some stats here. In the last 20 weekends, okay, follow me here. In the last 20 weekends, 11 of those 20 weekends, the price has actually increased over the weekend. Only 9 out of 20 weekends did the price decrease. So this absolutely, I wanted to put some technical analysis to this, because earlier on the videos I was like, yes, usually we see a drop down, and I was looking into it, but I did I reassessed the math on this, and out of the last 20 weekends we have had, there have actually been 2 more weekends we've actually increased in price than decrease. So when you guys hear people come out on YouTube and be like, we're going to drop over the weekend because we sell over the weekend, that's actually not true. For Bitcoin, the last 20 weekends, 11 of those weekends have been an increase in price, and 9 of them have been a decrease. So I just want to come out and give you guys some math on this video, some good sound technical analysis of where we could be going. So definitely watch for the 48,000 to 50,000 mark for a drop down here. Now, if we're going to move up, I'm sorry this is so long. If this is going to move up, I'm simply just looking at structure high to be the greatest resistance on the chart, which structure high is going to be at about $65,000, okay? If this gets up here, I'm still going to be patient and wait for a drop move back down. Now, if this blasts through here and just keeps going, I do believe what we're at minimum going to see is a higher low formation and then a move back up, where this area right here, I'm positioning all of our buy limits closer so we can get in and ride this back up. Okay, guys? I promise I'm setting everything up to be our greatest advantage, but I'm not going to FOMO into this. So we're getting emotional. We're not going to do that. We're going to be patient, and this is how we make our money. Congratulations, guys, on 61 for 61 wins. Let's go for at least 65 or maybe even 77 for the month of October. God bless you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.